When they say the veil is dropping, I think you're beginning to understand what that means, friend. Seven of Swords in reverse. Your world is taking shape and form and getting a lot of clarity. There's some new you that's here and a revelation in your ego. Revelations of your truth. So let's see. The truth is that you're a star. You're an artist, or you are someone who is a leader of the new world, a leader in the Aquarian new earth. And the veil is dropping on your personality. Let me know in the comments, is your ego coming back? Is a sense of passion returning to you? It's almost like you've burned through all excuses and burned through all reasons as to not love yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Burned through every attempt to abandon yourself, and this is kind of like the last stop. There's something about you that's very special, and it seems like you've always had to pick yourself up or always had to learn yourself on your own. There's something about you being raised by the world or you being raised by falling forward. Eight of disc in reverse. You're kind of at this point where the veil is dropping around how much support you've had. It feels like you've really never truly been supported, either mentally or with opportunities, support seen as guidance, tutelage. So now you are being asked to explore your world again, have fun and create and play. The veil is dropping, and maybe things are serious, but don't have to be taken so seriously. Somebody is healing after some sort of dynamic with a lover caused a part of you to harden unnecessarily, or some sort of dynamic with love in the family or love in your household. But the veil is dropping around your true identity and not the identity in reactivity. Spirit is showing us the Six of Wands and that Empress card there. That your true space of success, acknowledgement, and ownership is in unconditional love for who you are. You're beginning to learn to take up space. I was speaking about this in my meditation today, taking up space in your voice, taking up space in your identity, taking up space in your world. This is the success that you're learning, how to take up space. That's the veil that's dropping. You can take up space in your voice by sharing your story. You can take up space in your mind by learning your journey, learning your narrative. But it's time for you to take up space in your world. And this is the veil that's dropping. The idea that you have to be hidden, the idea that you have to be submissive, subverted. The veil is dropping, superstar. So many people have taken advantage of who they thought you didn't think you were. Meaning, so many people were expecting you to not know who you are at your core. You have an internal knowing about you that has led you to this point, led you to this place. But now there is a handover, a changeover of masks, and the mask is dropping for you. I've been saying this lately in the channels that it seems like your heart is catching up to your mind, or it seems like all the reasons why are becoming the personality or the identity rather than the reason why. Does that make sense? Meaning, like, if you have been crashing out just because you feel that people aren't listening to you, now it seems like your voice is activated with clarity. If you've been falling forward or the King of Wands in reverse energy, sort of like learning through chaos. Now, you may be the type of person who is open and available to learn through peace. But the past is officially behind you, and the things that created the past and led you to this present are ready to be integrated. Spirit is saying that the veil is dropping for you and your real personality is returning. Your real pursuits of joy, your real pursuits of happiness, and all the reasons why for you. To live life again for the fact of living. You're coming out of survival mode and you're entering into a time of creativity, maximum creativity, that does additionally require you to come out of fight or flight mode. The veil is dropping around most likely your relationships and maybe the inequities in the relationships. How you've been working too hard for too little, or how you've been positioning yourself for not enough. Either through, the identity or through overt humility. But superstar, you about ready to start shining. And you're definitely ready to put the past behind you. Somebody is ready to build again. Angel number 1111, I'm sure you're seeing. And maybe 1010, 77, 666. Let me know in the comments, what angel numbers are you seeing? But there's a lot that the universe is speaking to you about in regards to the veil dropping and maybe the reasons why the certain egos that we had to have in the past were around. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. And I do hope that you are taking the time to unpack how you became as you navigate and journey towards a new becoming. And may this equal the freedom and the permission for that veil to drop. You're starting to see through people, including yourself. Let me know how this is resonating. If you're interested in working with me, please be sure to use discount code SAFESPACE24. Love to you. Peace.